Um, Here we are with Simon Dixon. Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Gareth Coulam Evans.
Gareth Coulam. Okay, you both you're the director and you're the producer, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Great.
And
Great.
we both co-wrote the script.
Co-wrote the
with
script.
Mick Donovan.
Oh, yeah, I remember him from the screening.
Excellent.
Yes.
He always
Nice.
makes
Oh,
an
you were at that
impression.
screening, were you?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
he's a good
Yeah.
guy. He's
Very
top boy.
good.
Yeah. Well, first I like to say the movie is amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's
Appreciate
great.
that.
It's your first time directing,
It
right?
certainly is, yeah.
Yeah, nice. And I must say that the film feels very intimate, and even though it's could be told that it's like a war movie, but
Yes.
it's not. It's more like a theater. It has some sense of theater in it.
Yes.
Actually, I felt like it was. I was watching a play instead
Yes.
of a movie, which it was intended that in the
Yeah.
script and in the
Yeah,
film.
in a sense, it's developed from a play. So the idea was to, I suppose, maximize the power of both the story and the language of the film and the characterization. So we recontextualized what was an Irish play to Iraq to give it a broader context of why these guys were violent and the background and how they become desensitized to that violence. And in a sense, the way we saw it, or the way I saw it, was that you start very wide and very contextual,
Yeah.
and you slowly get drawn in, and particularly as the revelations come, you get closer and closer until you literally trapped with the guys and you can't escape them. And the idea is to, as much as possible, make the journey of that thrilling and exciting and visceral and muscular, but very much about the truth of their characters and their relationship and how the revelations fracture them, and they deal with betrayal and loyalty and all those various things, and hopefully force the audience to engage with the various layers of both the play and the script.
Wow, I must say the performances also as well.
Yeah,
they were
pretty cool,
amazing,
aren't they?
amazing.
Yeah.
The,
We're very, very lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
How was the casting for the film? How was the?
Yeah, well, it was exciting. I mean, we were looking for these,
Successful.
successful and exciting, which is a winning recipe in any book. But no, we were looking for two people who could bring these really challenging roles to life, and they required people who could really fill them up. Right, they're big roles, but they're big opportunities as well for two actors who wanted to seize the chance to be basically on screen for 90 minutes, the two of them, and that chemistry and the power of their performances is what would have to carry a great deal of the engagement with the story. So we were super lucky to work with a wonderful casting director called Debbie McWilliams, who casts a lot of the Bond films and things. So she really had a great kind of ear to the ground for who's coming through.
Yeah.
And what we really wanted her to do was put people in front of us who we didn't know, who didn't have kind of baggage or preconceived notions about their past performances and roles, and who could really do that job of bringing Joe and Paddy to life without conjuring up other kind of ideas and parts around it. So, she got us to see an awful lot of really, really great Irish talent, and Brian and Damien just kind of shone through that, and there's a kind of magic to that when you see the person who can really do this, who can really kind of make that character come into the room with you. There's both, in our case, slightly terrifying because the guys are kind of scary, but tremendously exhilarating, and Brian and Damien both did that. Once we saw them, we knew, it was, as Simon said before, a very easy decision to work with them.
Yeah, it was, like, I must say, amazing performances. I hope to see more from them, like, in the future.
Oh, certainly you will.
Yeah, and also, the female character, she's also amazing. She's great performances.
Sophie is a very gifted actress.
Yeah, she's wow. She's also very, very good. Also, something that was very interesting from the movie is the music, the film, the music, the sound, even the sound of the. I remember just the sound of the truck was very. I don't know.
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was powerful. How is the developing of the music? Music lines. Yeah, the sound. Yeah.
It was. I'm a bit nutty about music anyway, so it's kind of passion of mine. And what I wanted to do is create a soundscape which felt like Tiger Raid. It helped paint the canvas of the story. So in the same way we tried to paint a beautiful canvas with the visuals, I wanted the audio to do the same thing and help develop and accentuate the narrative. So clearly, sound design is very evocative and very emotive. It can really help you feel like you're there. So we worked with a company called Egg Post Production in Ireland, who did the sound editing and sound design, and Dean Valentine did the score. And between us, we tried to work out this language, which was a combination of sound design and field recordings and music and orchestration, to create a sensory experience. And so when you're in the truck, we would mix the back of the truck with the front of the truck, and there's really lovely things like the guys, for example, when the truck draws up at the checkpoint, that kind of the engine is a tiger being played backwards.
Oh wow!
So things like that, where so rather than just straight Foley and straight sound design, it was a blend of very, very creative things. And Dean and the sound guys mixed things and played with each other's work to maximise that. But yeah, I'm just kind of crazy for sound, so it's good fun.
And it shows in the movie. It shows that it's very...
It drives you. It drives what you feel.
Exactly.
And of course, it can preempt, or it can bring you down afterwards, or it can create the immediacy of the moment. So it's a really powerful thing for an audience, because it can push you away from where you are with the story and back in again.
It's again amazing, and
Thank you.
Congratulations for the movie. What are you working right now? There's another project of you both. Are you?
Yeah, we're working on our second feature, which we have nicely flushed out, and what we think is a very strong draft, which we're currently writing at the moment. But Gareth and I are writing that together, which is going to be. Am I allowed to say anything about it? No.
Yeah, go on, why not?
It's called Snowblind.
Okay.
And it's set in China. I'm not going to pitch the
No.
story to you.
Don't worry.
But the hope is we'll shoot it sometime next year, depending on the development process. But yeah, we're ready to go on the next one, hopefully.
Great, and also like you direct, produce, and
Triple threat.
Yeah, it's great, because how I see it, it's like it's easier to put in display, like to show your own words and your own script, right? So script.
Yeah, I mean the way we both saw it was rather than be a production company, we wanted to be filmmakers. So we are a production company, and we have in development many projects, film and television. But I think the reason we're doing is we want to make film and television that excites and inspires international audiences, but inspires ourselves. So writing is a really challenging but extremely rewarding part of that process, and then developing the directing side of things and the production gives us control of the material to deliver the vision in the way we want to. But we're kind of all over shit, so we like to be on everything. Am I allowed to say shit? Maybe not, I don't know, but we're all over things, so we like to get involved in things. We love what we do, so we're kind of nosy. It's not megalomania, it's enthusiasm.
Nice, great, and again, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
really
and can you say hi to Motion Picture Club? Just
Hey, Motion Picture Club. Many
Hello,
thanks
Motion
for your
Picture
time.
Club.
Nice to meet you all. How many is it in the club?
What?
How many people?
Well, we're a lot. There.
So I can't say hello to each individual.
Okay, say hello to Anthony. He's like.
Hey,
the lead
Anthony,
guy.
how you doing, man?
Hey, Anthony.
He's the lead guy there. And also one last question, I almost forgot. When is going to premiere, like worldwide? When is going to be here showing in the theaters besides the festival?
It's all up for grabs. We're having some really interesting conversations at the moment.
Okay,
so
great.
Once they play out, we'll know what the dates and the strategy is going to be.
Great. Because again, I want everybody to see the movie. It's amazing.
Yeah,
well,
we
thank
do
you.
too.
Yeah, we do too.
Well, thank you again for this.
Thanks, man.
Nice
Thank
to
you,
meet you.
Andres.
Really
Thank
Thank
you.
you.